It's decorated. Yes, yes. So Hogwarts does decorate their thing depending on the season, and I think over time when you get to the main story, it decorates even more. I should have made attention. I did not pay attention. I'm sorry, everyone. But good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another day in. Oh, hi, kitty. In Hogwarts Legacy.
The Centaurs.
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise.
How would have warned them? Oh boy, they'll understand, hopefully.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Oh boy, they'll be wise, yeah.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be
What? For what? Uh-oh. Circling. No melee weapons? Whoa, they're cool.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough!
Oh.
You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
Elder?
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Uh-oh.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be?
Hello.
In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd.
That's the hardest part.
Find me after you have done this.
I look cool. I found the mask. I'm kidding. It's a reward.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight?
No.
But to a moonstone.
It reflects them?
What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
The annoying cryptic. Is it moonstone?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing Centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name?
I don't
Doran.
know.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if
Good
Doran
good
knows
memory,
something
good
we
memory.
don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head.
What?
I saw some Ashwinders heading there.
I-
And as my
I'm
mother
not
would
good with
never go
words.
near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Boy, all right. We're kind of fine.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
I gotta travel so far.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie.
What?
And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them.
Whoa.
Harlow approached me about helping him extort my
curse
colleagues
breaker?
into
Right,
giving him
breaks
treasures
curse.
from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined, repeatedly.
Uh-oh.
I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my
Patience.
husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for
Surprised he
blackmail.
reviewed everything to us.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
I'm not gonna say it yet.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's
How
pride and joy.
dare they?
He would never have let that happen.
You know how long it takes to grow them? Yeah, magic. Can you restore it?
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful,
Kidnapping.
albeit
All
more
right,
than
got
disturbing.
it. Got it.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Oh, I'm always in danger. Mrs. Rabb, we do hope you reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach your decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. You know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see a value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by ends week? Best keep this between us, if you understand.
Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him.
Oh.
May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Oh,
Please,
I
sir,
showed him
I'd
all
like to
my
help.
clothes already.
I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been,
Blackmailed.
secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms
How did
that
you
my
see the note,
relationship
though?
with
Did
Rosie,
you-
not
did
to
you
mention
hide it
my
when he got
employment
in?
here, depended upon my
Oh
cooperation.
boy.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter,
what a
pocketed
cruel
it,
man.
and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Oh boy.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Bookkeeping.
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping.
adjusting the
And
money.
I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course,
That's a lot of
none of
packages.
this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful.
I want to visit
He's an awful man,
Azkaban. Not be
incredibly
in it, but
dangerous.
visit.
As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You
Oh.
may destroy it immediately.
Understood. Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
But, you should have spoken out. You're wise. Yeah, he would have killed you.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just
sorry for your
completed a
loss.
small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry with its exquisite gold
that's
plating.
horrible.
I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Whoa, he is strong.
Expulsion!
You'll be sorry you did, Cruzy.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
What have you done? Oh, this is...
Crucio!
Crucio!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Amazing! Stop!
Dang. He is one tank.
Rebellion!
Oh my goodness, but I love it. I love it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do the optional as well. Okay, we gotta help everyone out. Harlow's place is huge. Oh, here's the letter. As you are dear to me as Augury, who's... Oh, this is the, I think the poem to... Yeah, thank you. I didn't want to read the poem because that's sacred to them.
Revelio.
Maybe I should have read it. Oh, the RH, the RH. No, this is the sacred. No, this is this is the letter to Rosie, my darling Otto. I have read your last letter and over. I'm certain to read it again each hour until we meet. I dread noting that this will not see you soon, but not with a hope. I long for the day of our engagement to be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder how I'm wanting to wait until you are settled, my love, and I know that you're doing all you can to ensure such a situation within your grasp. Please let me say this past month has been unable to share public feeling of me. Ooh, that's so romantic.
Otto Dibble's love.
Here, there he is, there he is. Can I highlight him? Cool.
You better be a beast.
Expulsion will pay for your deed.
Confringo. An aversion to the dark arts merely highlights the quality of thinking in my mind.
How dare you do such a thing to me? What have you done?
Expelliarmus Lombardo. Confringo. Incendio. Depulso. Expelliarmus Defendo. Bombardo. Confringo. Crucio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Defendo.
Alright, that wasn't bad. I got a combo or two, so we're good with that. We're good with that. Okay, we got some more heal potions there. Alright.
Revelio.
Whoa.
Over here. Revelio.
Hold on, buddy. I'm looting here, okay?
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife.
Yes.
How is she?
She's doing
Worried
okay.
about you. Are you alright?
I am alright. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
It's right in my hand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
I'm just standing here. Oh!
Revelio.
Cool.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful.
This is a cool
Thank
office.
you, my young friends.
Told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe alright?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
But, alright. I don't want to piss her off, okay?
Yes,
I don't want to
officer.
get in more trouble. Macy Natty.
Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
Hello. Are you here for someone as
Alright.
called?
That I am.
This should be the last
Don't
one, I
expect
think.
to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands.
Oh, you're in there too?
Speaking of which, care to lose I mean, play a match?
Oh, she's on. She is so on.
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
Ooh, I see some obstacles. Oh, I think it matched all of them, but the last one were
Accio!
except the raised heights. I can't see. I call foul on this. Oh! They are bouncy off. Oh boy, I think I lost. I need a 50 or else I'm done. 30. Yeah, I need a 50. Okay, a 50 right here.
Precisely as planned.
Let's go.
Accio.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Nice technique.
Is that 50?
Accio!
Please bump into mine. Uh-oh! Oh, I think I lost. I need to bump.
Precisely as planned.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I 100% lost. I 100% lost. Wait. Tie it. That's in the blue.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. You almost beat me there, but I almost beat you too.
I did tie it. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's go another round. All right, let's go. I think that one, the far right one's the one that messed me up first because it fell off.
Accio!
What? That looks like the same spot you did last time. All right, I'm gonna do it again.
Accio.
I did it again.
Such grace. Finesse.
Oh boy.
Precisely as planned.
60. Okay. I need 250 then.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Oh, I can win it. All right, here we go. Risk taker right here.
Accio.
Boom. Virtual high five, everyone. Anyone have a high five up?
Nice technique. Well, you are good.
I keep losing that one.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
Yeah.
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
What do you
Lord
mean?
Gok and I have learned that the
he
goblins are
wasn't
searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle.
Bigger one.
And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search.
I'm pretty sure
Professor
it's the,
Fitzgerald seemed
the
very
fears and stuff
concerned.
that
I see.
Isadora's been taking out.
Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lord Gok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of
shame
this.
I couldn't be
And
there.
in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible.
Oh, I see a
All
statue.
right.
Okay, so I
You'll
need two
need the
more. then.
password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will
Yeah, I
know
like
it.
the gargoyles.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me.
They like,
He's rather devoted
they like
to the Black
talking around.
family.
It's pretty funny
He
when
is.
you run around the school.
So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice
planned
Potion
this.
to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh, cool. Cool. Oh my goodness, it tastes like, I don't know, water. Oh boy. What happened to me?
How do you feel?
Oh.
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope,
Okay.
who could be anywhere in the castle.
Okay.
You might look for Professor Kagawa.
She's the,
She's taken to badgering the
Quidditch.
poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black.
Take it. Take
I'll
it.
see you there.
Have a moment, Professor.
Uh-oh.
Professor,
I-
I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did?
Spit it
yes.
out.
Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
There you go.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Oh, really?
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when
God.
it's convenient.
Oh my goodness.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student.
Very well.
Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
I like this. I like this. All right.
Black,
Hello.
again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding
know.
Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
Yeah, we have to
A
act like
silly
him.
game.
We have to act like him.
You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Oh. Please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment?
Parchment?
Very well, I will, and with pleasure.
We're
And
gonna
I
get in so
spotted
much
Scrope in
trouble.
the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa. Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir?
This is
You don't
awesome.
seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course.
All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need
I
something
love
from
this.
me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley.
Oh, boy.
Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
Boy.
But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
This is awesome.
That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
He's always gone, and I don't miss him.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No.
No. You can't.
I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Sir Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh. But Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
You dare question me?
How dare you question me?
We got act.
I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
That's in
Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Not strength. What is purity of blood? I never talked to Black. Blood? Like purity, pure blood. So I remember this.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
What?
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
He's cleaning. Whoa! I should have went here during Halloween. Oh,
I best get out of sight.
I didn't know it would change, but that's very nice. That's very nice. Oh, it's wearing off. Oh boy, I was just standing there talking about the snow. Alrighty everyone, with that being said, that marked it there. I do hope you enjoyed that. I did not know we can talk to some students when we're running along as the headmaster. So I did go ahead and try to backtrack on and try to find some, and I only found a couple. It's yeah, that was actually pretty interesting, and I like how they interacted with him. So with that being said, have an awesome day, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.